Sammy, look. Look, Sammy. There's another dog. You should play with the other dog. He's in your yard.
Now you're all dirty.
Yeah, you guys should be friends. Do you want to be friends? No? Sammy, I love seeing you actually socialize. I'm really proud of you. This is the closest actual socialization you've ever gotten with another dog. Good job. What's up, ladies and gentlemen of YouTube? Boogie2988 coming at you live once again through the power of the internet. And yeah, I know I'm kind of showing off where I live right now, which is never a good idea, but I've done it on YouTube so many times, I don't think any of you are going to come and bother me. But I wanted to show you this year's Halloween hunt. I want to show you the yard and show you what we've done, and then show you the really cool electronics we won't put out till Halloween day. We will do a nighttime walkthrough, but this is the 2018 hunt. I'm really proud of it. Put a lot of time and a lot of money into it. Can't wait to share it with you. So I have a couple of really basic hangers. These are just dirt cheap. I like that guy over there though. He's a little short, but I don't know, kind of adds to the effect. Put in red light bulbs into the candelabras that look really cool. I found this, I think, at Big Lots, so pretty basic stuff. Got noises and animatronics for when it gets triggered. I don't know how to trigger it though. A lot of this stuff has animatronics, but I don't know how to get it to go off. We have the howling dog from last year and a few new tombstones. This is what the yard looks like as you enter it, and I'm really impressed. Then as you come in, you'll see the full Boneyard, going for the full Boneyard theme this year. I think it looks really awesome. We have the groundbreaker here, the giant Tarantula, including the RIP Tarantula tombstone behind her. Full collection of new tombstones. A lot of these have lights built into them. You can't really see it until nighttime. And then of course there's lights hitting the yard as well. A few different bags of bones. And if you notice, I like to do animal skeletons because they're a little less creepy than regular skeletons, but there's still plenty of regular skeletons too. There's still 3 pieces in the house that I'll show you that aren't here yet. This is what we have so far. Here's our first animatronic, and he is mostly broken now. Doesn't work. He had wings that flapped in the background. He still makes his noise and his mouth still moves. His head still moves a little bit, but the wings broke and now he just sounds really loud. A couple more tombstones that I couldn't get stood up in the yard. And then my ex-wife had built this awesome pumpkin patch, and we leave it here. She still haunts this place a little bit. Another hanger here, and then one other hanger. This one is a little more gruesome, so I kind of hid it behind the animatronic. I don't know how I feel about going gruesome instead of more kid-friendly, but this one was like a Spirit Halloween find. I'd like to find more like it, but I don't know, the blood is... I don't feel like my POA is eventually going to complain, so I should be careful with that. This guy I got to hang off of the water rafters. This guy I got to hang off of the roof. Unfortunately, he won't stay up on the roof, so I got him to hang here on the door instead. I think he looks pretty good. Then there's a few pieces of bones and some more groundbreakers here in the garden, including this like red strip light that lines everything. This is one of my favorite pieces. It's a skeleton dad or mom holding its baby skeleton. Or maybe it's just a ventriloquism act. I haven't decided yet, but there's a nice red light that hits that at night. Super creepy, super terrifying. Few more little pieces in the garden, including some cats, some dogs, some rats, some frogs. More zombie groundbreakers, and of course the flamingo and the alligator hiding out of the bush. Very cool stuff. A lot of this, again, lights up, has animatronics, but we have them turned off. But of course it's raining so much that the alligator's mouth is now filled with water, so I'm sure he's broken by now. Kind of a waste to do all that, but one more thing to show you. So during the daytime, the skeletons look kind of cheesy. I mean, this little short kid one, you can see the hook, but at night you really can't see the hook that he's standing up on. Then we've got the big face on the tree. This is my favorite one though. If you can see, I'm sure you can, he's hung up by fishing line, but it looks like he's trying to flag down help because his friend is passed out drunk or maybe had a heart attack. It's funny because the skeleton might be dead. Got probably bit by that snake. But it's a skeleton. Skeletons can't die, so I don't know how that works out. Then here's my favorite piece. Yes, that is an alien skeleton walking his dog. And it's a service dog. How did an alien get a service dog? That doesn't make any sense. Happy Halloween, though. The other garden has a little bit of skulls, groundbreakers, other stuff going on. One tombstone kind of hiding some of the electronics there. In the window, I don't know if you can see these at the daytime. Hopefully I'll be able to show you at night. But enter at your, if you dare, and no vacancy LED signs. They look so good at night. And that no vacancy flickers on and off really adds to the creepy effect. So I love it. As usual, we decorated the mantle with a few goofy things, including throwing a nice shawl over the YouTube gold play button. I love that effect. If you're a big fan of my Halloween videos, though, you will recognize this dude from last year hanging the kid. I guess not everybody's seen this yet, so let me show you it in action. So he's got a little step, try me pad. He's got a little step pad that you can hit, but I will turn him to be on full cycle the whole time for Halloween night. Don't leave these out in the yard because they can get water damage. They're for indoor/covered use. But that's a really terrifying effect. I love this effect. This guy saved us a lot of money on candy last year. But once you see his friend, you'll understand I'm not giving away any candy this year. Meet the Smoldering pumpkin. Again, standing at 9 foot tall like the boogeyman. Oh my goodness, he is massive and creepy. Oh look, Pennywise has been here apparently. There's a red balloon. Alright, let me show you this guy. Now, I don't know if you can see, but there is smoke coming out of his chest. It'll also come out of his head if you run it all the way up there. But look at this. Very creepy effect. Looks really cool at night. I can't wait to see it in the yard. Yeah, we get it, dude. You vape. You're so cool. Papa bless. Alright, before the room fills completely with fog, let me add a little bit more fog. This guy is new. Like $200 too for this guy, but he's nice and solid and stone-like and made of resin. He's really cool. But he adds fog to the room as well. Let me show you. Watch. Oh my God. Can you imagine? That setting in the front yard, just spilling fog directly into the face of all the kids who want candy? Not today, kids. Not today. And there's the full effect. Sound effects, the whole 9 yards. Pretty creepy. I'm not gonna lie, this fog is a little hard on the asthma, so I'm gonna cut. But I'll be back, I'll show you the yard at night. And boom, here's what it looks like at night from the sidewalk. And again, keep in mind, the big guys are still not out here, so they will complete the effect. The skeletons are just lit by the actual street lights. We have a little bit of light. Now, not everything is turned on, but I think it still has a really cool effect overall. I feel like the camera is kind of blowing everything out, but this is where it really shines. As you turn towards the front door, see this spooky angel of death, the neon in the windows, and the friendly pumpkins that lure you right to the very front. I love my yard this year, and I hope you guys do too. All right, that's this year's Halloween haunt. Let me know what you think in the comments section below. If you like these videos like this, and very personal videos, let me know by dropping a like on this video. Subscribe to the channel if you haven't. And as usual, if you want to turn on that notification system and be notified when one of my videos goes live, tell YouTube you'd love that to happen. Now, I know I've kind of given away my personal information here. I shared this video on YouTube so that you can see my yard without having to actually stop by. If you're ever in the Northwest Arkansas area and you want to take pictures of the front yard, feel free. Just know that you can't knock on the front door. It's too scary. The world is too crazy these days. You should never stalk a YouTuber. You should never stop by a YouTuber's house because you generally can't get the experience that you would want. Though if you see me in a restaurant, you see me at Walmart, you see me out into the world, feel free to say hi. That's why I go to these conventions. That's why I travel, is to meet you. Just know the world's too crazy of a place to stop by my house. So please don't. Unless it's Halloween night, and who knows, you might be able to pick up a piece of candy from one of my friends who's giving out Halloween candy on the Halloween night. Guys, as always, thanks for watching. I love you very much, and I'll speak with you again soon.